Hello, friends, and welcome to today's reading lesson. It is Miss Gallahue here, ready to get started and learn with you. So today we are going to be doing some shared reading. Now let's remind ourselves what we need to do during a shared reading lesson. Make sure you are following along with the words on your screen. So I'm going to use my little pointer, which is this little red dot, and you're going to follow along to see what word we're on. So your eyes are on the screen. When you come across a word that you know, so when we're reading a word you know, read it out loud to yourself. This will help you practice reading these words. Even though Miss Gallahue can't hear you, it's going to help your brain. So I know that you're going to do it to grow your brain. Next, make sure that you enjoy the story. Make sure you're listening and learning while we go. So today we're going to be reading the story At the Seaside. And the author of this story is Robert Louis Stevenson. Take a look at the picture here. Where do you think they are? It looks like they're on a beach. So we're going to read our story together. Pay attention to where our red dot is and read with me when you know a word. When I was down beside the sea, a wooden spade they gave to me. A spade is this big shovel. To dig the sandy shore, my holes were empty like a cup. In every hole the sea came up, till it could come no more. Did you read some of those words with me? I hope so. What do you notice about this shared reading? I want you to think for a minute. What do you notice about this shared story? Keep thinking while we do our word detective. So we're going to become our word detective. So go ahead and you can put your detective goggles on, maybe your detective hat on, and we're going to do some detective work. So we're going to be looking for 2 words today, 2 sight words. So we're going to look for some kindergarten sight words. Here I have our story, our poem. And here we have our first sight word. Can you read this sight word in the first magnifying glass? This is the word to. Read it with me, to. The word to is spelled T-O-2. Take a look in our story. How many times do you see the word to? I'll give you some time to count. I'm going to count with you. Hold up your fingers to show me how many times you see the word to. I see the word to 2 times. Awesome. Let's take a look at our next word in the magnifying glass. Read that word. The word is the. T-H-E, the. Spell it with me. T-H-E, the. Good. Now, detective goggles are on. Look in our reading and count how many times you see the word the. I'll count with you. Hold up how many fingers to show how many times you see the word the in our poem. If you said 3, you were right. Wow, the word the has 3 letters and it showed up 3 times in our poem. That's kind of cool. So our shared reading today was a poem. How do we know that it's a poem? Think about that for a minute. How do we know that this story was a poem? If you said we know because it rhymes, then you would be right. Take a look at these ending sounds here. Here we have the word see, me. Those words rhyme. Cup, up. Those words rhyme. Shore, more. Those words rhyme. Rhyming words are words that have the same middle and ending sound. And we're going to talk more about this in first grade. Maybe you remember it from kindergarten. But let's do some review. Here we have the words bat and cat. These words rhyme because they have that same at sound. Here we have the word hip and sip. What sound is the same in the words hip and sip? Ip is the same. Can you think of a word that rhymes with bug? That means a word that has that ug sound in it. What's a word that rhymes with bug? One word I thought of was hug. Maybe you thought of hug too, or a different word. Awesome. So now it's time to do some sight word review. We started some sight word review earlier this week, and we're going to do some more now. Remember, it is so important that we are learning and knowing our sight words. So right now, we're still going over our kindergarten sight words from last year. These are words that you should know. Make sure as we watch this video, you're saying the sounds, you're saying the letters along, you're spelling the word, and you're reading the word. That's going to help us remember all these important sight words. So go ahead, you can stand up to sing along if you'd like, or you can sit so you can focus on your words. And we need to be singing and reading along. Let's get started.
Jack Carson, Kids Music Channel.
Sight words, I know them in my mind. Sight words, I can read them left to right. Sight words, there are so many I know. Sight words, they help my reading flow. Look, listen, and say the sight words. F-O-R, four.
F-O-R,
Four. F-O-R, four. F-O-R, four. 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 Make sure you're singing.
Y, by.
B-Y-Y,
B-Y.
five.
A-S, as.
A-S, as.
A-S,
As.
O-F, of.
O-F,
of. O-F, of. Sight words, I know them in my mind. Sight words, I can read them left to right. H-E, he.
H-E, he.
H-E,
He.
S-H-E, she.
S-H-E, she.
S-H-E,
She.
W-A-S, was.
W-A-S, was.
W-A-S,
Was.
W-I-T-H, with.
W-I-T-H, with.
W-I-T-H,
With.
sight words, there are so many I know. Sight words, they help my reading flow. B-U-T, but.
B-U-T, but.
B-U-T,
But.
reading flow.
Awesome job. I hope you had fun singing along and you recognize some of those awesome sight words. Oopsies. So let's take a look at our activity for today. So we're going to do our secret sentence today to build 2 of our sight words. And remember, there's going to be another video if you need a reminder of how to do our silly sentences. Then at the bottom, it says, say each sound to blend the word, write the word, then color in the picture that matches the word. So here we see our 3 sounds. You're going to blend it together, write the word again, and then color the picture that matches that word. I can't wait to see all of your hard work in Seesaw, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.